Hey, welcome back to my Fire Emblem Sacred Stones No Seths Allowed LTC. Today we're doing Chapter 5. We got two new recruitables in this map. First one joining us in preps, it is Natasha, that little cleric down there. I really like Natasha, actually. She is effectively defined as a worse molder, but turns out being a worse version of a really good unit is pretty good too. And you can use her really passively, since you can just grind heals in the background, which she's going to be doing for the whole run. Now, this map without Seth takes a whopping 2 turn loss, because normally Seth can just run straight forward, totally safely, bait Joshua turn 1, no problem. But here, we actually have no possible way to bait Joshua safely at all. Anyone who baits him has a chance of death. So I'm just going to eat that, because otherwise I got to take like way longer just to tiptoe around him. While most of our units are going to be working towards that objective, Ross is over here just kind of grinding levels. He's actually very close to reaching his promotion. He'll be hitting level 10 at the end of this map, which is great. So now I'm going to do a little fancy formation here. So Vanessa wants to stand there to bait Joshua, but there's the fighter and the soldier in the way, so I need to take advantage of enemy movement order to make sure that she remains relatively safe. So what I'm going to do here is have Arthur in that spot. That is going to bait an enemy fighter to attack him, and then no other enemies can attack him. Then Natasha stands exposed there, so that the soldier will attack her. Then Joshua moves after those two enemies, so he will go for Vanessa, who is the only person he can possibly attack. So Vanessa only has to get attacked by Joshua. She has a chance of getting crit and dying, but I can't do anything about that. I should also say that there are 4 houses around this map, and I need to visit all of them, not just for their item rewards, which are useful, but also because if I visit all 4 of them at the end of the map, then at the end of the map, then I will get a guiding ring. I need that potion. So yeah, Joshua just has a casual 57 hit, 30 crit. He can just kill Vanessa. Oh yeah, and if you're keeping track, that's another part where Eirika's 1 extra strength level from the prologue came in clutch and let her kill something she otherwise would barely miss. Now, again, normally Seth would actually already be at the boss this turn, because he could just run straight up to it and kill it, one round it with a silver lance. We don't have that luxury. Thankfully, playing without Seth makes you realize that this map was kind of designed for Joshua specifically, because the house on the right side of the screen over there has an armor slayer. Joshua can use that armor slayer at base. In fact, the only other person who could possibly use it right now is Eirika, because there's no way I'm getting Franz's sword rank up enough by this point. But yeah, Joshua can just take that armor slayer and one around the boss, no problem. Of course, he's still a footy, but we have 2 mounts to carry him up there. I should also probably give some full disclosure here. Joshua was totally the impetus for this entire playthrough. I really like Joshua. He is my favorite character in this whole game. I've grown to like him as a unit a lot in recent times, because he really surprised me just how good he was for a Myrmidon in Sacred Stones. You wouldn't think that could possibly be good, right? But you're going to see throughout this entire playthrough just how useful and valuable he is. Prior to Chapter 10, Joshua has the best combat of any unit aside from Seth. And when you don't have Seth, that's pretty great. He also has consistently good speed and accuracy. His strength isn't too bad. He doubles a lot of things that most people can't. Oh yeah, pardon my Joshua raving for a minute. Arthur, he's got a full inventory. He sends that armor slayer to convoy, so Eirika can take it out of the convoy and give it to Joshua. Just a fancy little warp there. Anyway, yeah, Joshua's really great. He's going to be a star player for this entire run. Even when he doesn't necessarily need to be used for something important, I tend to use him as much as possible just because I like the guy. Same thing with Natasha. She doesn't have to do much at all in this run. In fact, I think she only does 1 or 2 important staff uses at all. But I bring her along a lot just because she's easy to use and I like her. Really shows that there's a lot of leeway in this, honestly. Anyway, now you're gonna see that I had some. I'm gonna hesitate a little bit here. Since this was before I bit the bullet and just decided to use an emulator with decided to use save states for like very small rigs. I was doing multiple attempts of these chapters to get clean runs, and yeah, they look nice. I'm proud that I was able to record these clears without any visible rigging. But yeah, I hesitated a bit because I kind of screwed this part up a few times. But with this nice formation, everything works out pretty nicely. Joshua doesn't even have a chance of death there, and he gets healed by Natasha next turn. And from this spot, he can very safely fight the boss from that forest tile right next to him. Garcia and Vanessa are going to visit the last two houses on this map. I do wish that I could have possibly gotten Franz into the arena maybe, but oh well. Not too big a deal. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot else going on here. The map's pretty much done. Oh yeah, Ross hitting his level 10 benchmark. So, next map, he's going to promote into Pirate. He's actually one chapter ahead of schedule on that. He doesn't need to be a Pirate until Chapter 7, but getting him to Pirate earlier, pretty nice. In fact, it's already going to be helpful in Chapter 6 for something special that you'll see then. Oh yeah, and I should mention, we got two stat boosters in this map. A Secret Book, that's going to go to Franz, and a Draco Shield, that's going to go to Vanessa. Franz does have to do a lot of heavy-duty combat in the coming maps, so he wants that book. And yeah, pretty reliable boss kill here. 86 displayed hit. And that's the chapter done in 5 turns. Thanks for watching. See you next time.